Hello, welcome to the channel, and this is a reading for Pisces. So Pisces, tarot and time are always fluid, constantly in motion, so whenever you see this reading, it is the right time for you. There will be messages in here for you. Take what resonates and do not manifest the rest. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to start here with the Gilded Lenormand. Tell me about you. All right, Pisces, show me what's going on with the Pisces. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. Let me see what you've got here. So the man card has come out. So there's something to do with masculine energy. So you started out here with the tree, and the tree is all about having rooted down its family, its ancestor knowledge. It's knowledge is the key word for this card here. The tree. You can see there's a rainbow going through it. So there's, I believe that your ancestors are, my very first intuitive message is that your ancestors are around you now. There's some sort of maze that, now this is a metaphor for life, you know. So you're going through a maze here with a outlook in mind. Masculine energy has come out, but the anchor here tells me that there's something that's holding you in place somewhere. It's holding you back, possibly from this knowledge. Possibly you're not being able to access this knowledge because of this anchor. And then the masks, there's like a falsity here. There's like trickery, and you're being led down this way, trying to get somewhere, but you're not. It's taking too much time. It's slower than it should be due to the not non-truths and this anchor here. So I'm going to pull some of these chakra keywords and see what comes out for you, Pisces. Perseverance, first one out. So you definitely have the endurance to persevere here. Yeah, wisdom has come out again. All right, and so this is pretty radical because that tree is all about wisdom. So you've got wisdom and perseverance. And prayer. Now, prayer is a very beautiful thing to implement in one's life. You don't have to be religious to pray. Not to say that you are or aren't, I don't know. But basically, prayer is asking for the things that you're wanting and for the help that you are feeling that you need. And your prayers are heard. Always. And then we've got some vanity here. It's coming out, and guilt. So let's see that's what is coinciding with this mask energy here. The vanity, I would say somebody's wearing a mask. And I think the guilt goes with the anchor. That's what's holding you in place. Hold on. So this anchor is representative of holding you in place. It's like something that's, or another aspect that I'm getting is that you could be guilted into staying with something too long, or someone that is keeping you back, not allowing you to move forward. That could be the guilt that this is representing. Take it as it resonates, So I'm going to pull some tarot and get some more clarity on these messages for you, Pisces. I just want to grab some of these map quests, oracles, because I'm curious to see what will come out for you, Pisces. Show me for Pisces, please. What is going on for these Pisces? Balancing act. Oops, you can't see it. Balancing act. All right, number 11. Balancing act. Slow and steady at the bottom, which is number 12. That's pretty... Balancing act. So, you know, this reminds me of Libra. So it says, you are calm within no matter the fluctuations of the outer conditions. There are times when things seem topsy-turvy and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discontent, and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, and level path. Ooh, and you know, that did come out. This is a path, this is a maze here. So a balanced and leveled, focused path. Okay, so slow and steady was the hidden energy underlying at the bottom of the deck. This is time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you a greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juiciest elements of your life. Savor them. Okay. All right, let's get some Celtic cross for you, Pisces, and get more information here. Pisces. Show me a Celtic cross for the Pisces, please. Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups. First one's out. All right, so we've got Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yeah, hold on a moment. I want to make sure that I get these in the order. Yeah, Justice has come out, and that's the Libra energy, about balancing for sure. So it seems that there's a lot of stress on your mind. There's some intrusive thoughts that are plaguing you. So it's like worrying changes nothing. And that's why that prayer card came out for you in the chakras, because you really need to decide, and prayer helps you to decide and ask for what you're wanting. So it, I feel like you haven't decided, and so leaving something open and, you know, with that anchor, you're really being held to this stressors, to these worrying times. And the Eight of Cups is about leaving and releasing things that no longer serve you. And so that's in your challenge spot on the spread. And again, it's about making decisions, right? Because you have to decide what to leave behind and take action with confidence and not look back and realize that change is inevitable, but you know, not making the required changes because you feel guilty or any other myriad of feelings isn't going to benefit you or anyone. So justice at your foundation. This is about truth and clarity and cause and effect. You know, it's really saying about using your intuition. And Pisces, you have a very deep connection with your intuitive state. But use your intuition as your moral compass and really align with your authenticity, and don't allow the externals to interfere with your decision-making process. Crowning you is the magician. I love this because that's saying that you have everything that you need at your disposal to create the life that you're wanting. You can make your imagination real. You have the skill, the adaptation, and the creative power. You're just lacking the confidence to release something. With the Eight of Cups as your challenge, because it's you haven't released it, so it's holding up the space. It's like blocking you from your blessings. And your recent past is the Hierophant. This is about something that you were... Well, the Hierophant is a teacher. It's a spiritual teacher. So your recent past, it kind of makes me think of that tree in the beginning of the reading, like that wisdom that has been placed down on you from generation to generation is kind of like, it could almost be for some of you keeping you in that guilt place because you feel like you need to do something that has been done in the past, but you need to keep that going. But honestly, if it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't make you feel lit up, then no, that's not for you. But the Hierophant is a very dominating energy. It can be. It can make you feel guilty. And like as far as tradition goes and family and generational trauma, you could feel superimposed and, made in a way, not forcibly forced, but made to do things that, aren't congruent with how you really feel, and you do it just because it's what's expected of you and you don't want to let others down. And then in your incoming energies is the Four of Pentacles, and that's, once again, it's confirming that you're holding on too tightly to something. You're not releasing it. Definitely holding on too tightly. And it's keeping you from moving forward in many ways in your world. And then Page of Swords is here. This is about... the sword is representative of... It's like the tongue, it's about wielding your sword is also in a line with like wielding your words. Swords are air element, and what you speak, what you think, the words you say, the words you tell yourself, they are all having huge impact on your... on everything. Like more than you even could fathom how much impact they have. So, and the Page of Swords, they have the sword in their hand, but they're also not dressed in any armor. They're in their day clothes. So it's like you're inexperienced in a way at really formulating maybe your own ideas, or because maybe, just for some of you that I'm picking up on, it has to do with this passed down things that your family has done prior to you that you feel like you must do. That's for some of you. And this Page of Swords is like an apprentice to speaking your truth, your own feelings, saying them out loud, and, acting upon them. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about taking a pause. It's about, slowing down, slow and steady. You need to take a pause from the way you live your life and grant yourself some time to reflect. Look back on what you've achieved and look back at situations and see, was the juice, was the squeeze, what was given, what was received in return, and really weigh out what your values are and what your what's important to you, so that you can set new goals and stand firm in your boundaries, and don't let anybody else dictate your life or make you feel guilty for anything. And let me see, Pisces, environmental influences that are having an effect on them. What are the environment? Thank you. What is it? Oh, it's the Lovers. Yeah, making a decision. The Lovers is all about a decision. It's a Gemini energy, but it's not necessarily about two people in love. Okay, it is about love and two people, but it's also about making a decision. And for your reading, that is absolutely what is going on. It's about your decision-making process. But, you know, the Lovers isn't necessarily all about a romantic love. It's also about love in general in your life. And, yeah, balancing and harmony, alignment. Because it goes back to that Oracle card with the balancing act. You really need to take that time out and focus on what it is that you're hoping to gain, and where it is that, you know, just get authentic with yourself, just get truthful with yourself, and then live your truth, and don't let anything stand in the way. And you might piss some people off, and that's okay. That's all right. Because when you get to the end of your life, you're going to regret the things that you didn't do, not the things you did. So the Devil has come out, and this is about hopes and fears, and you're only limited by your own beliefs. So the Devil represents attachment to all things for me as a reader. I equate the Devil energy with attachment, because if you're attached to, doesn't matter what the fill in the blank after that, it could be drugs, it could be social media, it could be, you know, there's a ton of things it could be, but whatever you're attached to that's having negative consequences on you, that is a negative attachment, and it's something that the Devil represents. So that's showing itself here. And you also have the Hanged Man or Hanged Woman, and it's failure to failure to sacrifice, failure to give in to seeing things in a new perspective. And it also represents indecision. Okay, so for you, it's the indecision state. It's your, you know, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and the Hanged One is Neptunian energy. And potential outcome, because outcomes are always changing, because everything is always in constant movement. But you got the Page of Wands here, fire element. It's actually fire and earth, so that's cool. Wow, you got two cards. I didn't see the other one underneath. So this is two potential outcomes. So the Page of Wands, I'll finish with this one. It's about keeping your eye on your goals and enjoying every moment. So being present, being in the now, balancing your priorities and decisions. It's just all about your priorities and your balancing act and your decision-making process. It's about having courage enough to be true to yourself. But the second card was the Scorpio card, the Death card, which is about releasing. Growth always means having to leave something behind. But when you do release, then there's the space that is opened up for the new to come in. And life is cycles. And it is transitions and the time. And it is a necessary change that you're needing to make. Underlying these energies is the Strength card, which is a Leo energy. And you don't know your own strength until it's tested. There's many things that you're capable of that you haven't been giving yourself credit for, and things that you've already done that you're not allowing yourself to be truthful about to yourself. So Pisces, let me get some oracles on your fear. What's Pisces' most dominant fear? What's the Pisces' most dominant fear? Sacrifices need to be made. Redefine your priorities. Don't let your doubts override your excitement. The only limitations before you are those imposed by yourself. And you are spending too much time developing your idea. It's good to be prepared, but long-term planning can be counterproductive. So take what messages resonate from that. And I want to ask about your shadow, because I think it would be good for you to know. Show me the Pisces' most dominant shadow. It would be good for you to be aware. We all have shadows, obviously, that are operating, but so possessive has come out. You're clinging on to someone or something way too tightly. And there we have that with the Four of Pentacles too. It's that holding on too tightly energy. Learn to let go. Love has no ownership. Everyone has free will. So there's a possessiveness that's showing itself here. And fearful and shame. A learned behavior, excuse me, fearful is a learned behavior that can be undone, can be unlearned. It's a low vibrating feeling that creates limitations for you and your future happiness. And shame, you are not flawed, you are so worthy of love and belonging. Forgive yourself for not giving yourself enough self-love. Yeah. All right, show me for Pisces, transform your life. All these cards fell out, but the first one that I saw was transform your life. When you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even your sadness will simply disappear if you don't take things personally. Okay. Realize the power of your word. Yeah. Your word is the power that you have to create. It is a gift that comes directly from God. Real love is accepting other people the way they are without trying to without trying to change them. If we try to change them, this means that we don't really like them. It's easier to find someone who is already the way you want him or her to be instead of trying to create that person through change. And it says, relinquish the need to change others. Or relinquish the need to be changed. Somebody could be, putting that energy onto you as well, like wanting you to abide by their will. And, I don't know. So maybe take it as it resonates, but maybe you could be the one that they're trying to keep in a certain way. That's how this feels. That's what I'm getting intuitively. A lot of that energy with the indecision and the not walking away from something. A personal issue reaches resolution. Good, 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 good. I'm happy to see that. A new start is coming with the new moon, and we're having a new moon in Scorpio on November 13th. Love this. And conclusions are within your reach. Yay. And a win-win outcome is forecast. I hope these messages help, Pisces. Take care.